The first World Cup Finals halftime show, billed as a star-filled spectacle, can best be described as a crowded jam session with no clear theme. In 11 minutes and 14 seconds of play-by-play entertainment, the pitch filled with everything from pop icons to soccer legends. Madonna opened the show with a lively remix of her 2000 hit music, adding subtle nods to her recent album, Confessions 2. She set the seemingly simple thesis that music makes people come together, a line that echoed throughout the program. Shakira barricaded with Burna Boy on a sunny, pre-taped version of the World Cup theme song Die Die, a nod to the tournament's Unify the World message. The duo's performance was upbeat but didn't blend into the rest of the segment, contributing to the overall sense that each act existed in its own little world. In between these musical interludes, the halftime show was curated by Coldplay's Chris Martin, who tried to inject a spirit of good vibes only with an emphasis on love, unity, and the idea that children are the future. His segment featured a whimsical interlude where Gustavo Dudamel conducted the New York Philharmonic, the Simon Bolivar Symphony Orchestra of Venezuela, and the Muppets. They sang a rendition of Seven Nation Army, an attempt to blend classical and pop sensibilities. BTS, who had also released a new album this year called Ererang, popped up from the crowd to perform a straightforward rendition of their 2020 English-language hit Dynamite. It was a tennis-matched effort to entertain a broad audience, but the show's lack of a single narrative left viewers unsure about what a collaboration between such diverse artists would even sound like. Additional guests added to the eclectic mix: Jason Sudeikis in character as Ted Lasso, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, and a children's chorus from Staten Island's PS22. Each performed their own short acts, further underscoring the show's thematic jumbledness and choreographic overkill. The Game Time coaches and fans alike expressed concern that the extra 12.5 minutes of showtime disrupted players' routines, and many purists felt it was another capitulation to the American spectacle culture that the World Cup had always tended to embrace. Although the performers were clearly billed for their star power, the show struggled to find a unifying purpose. Each episode felt like a separate plane of existence, and even those who loved the musicians themselves had to read between the notes to understand the intended purpose of this eclectic gathering. In the end, the halftime show delivered its message of music, love, and unity, but did so in a way that left both soccer purists and music fans wondering how these acts are supposed to harmonize. That's the rundown on the first World Cup halftime show. From the unexpected mashup of symphonic and pop cultures to the generic dance routines, it was an ambitious, however disjointed, attempt at a global carnival. I'm your host, thanks for listening today, and remember to keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay tuned for more sports stories and entertainment insights.